said, it takes 1 year to build a plane, but it takes 200 years to build a tradition of not abandoning anyone. I think a team like Trump, Haig, Scowcroft, and General Keane, especially Trump himself, he made such decisions because ultimately these things require the president to make the decisions, including after locating the second pilot. Haig and Scowcroft immediately went to the White House to report to Trump. Trump said, "Of course we have to rescue him. We must rescue him."
That's definitely the case, because without air superiority, your transport planes can't get in. Your helicopters wouldn't be able to fly in to rescue people either. So, of course, from the very first day of the war, Israel and the United States have controlled Iran. They had absolute air superiority, and this is also why the United States dared to send ground troops into Iran and establish military bases at the front lines. Being able to rescue people over the course of several hours was an important reason for this. Moreover, the Air Force continued to bomb over Iranian airspace. And I noticed another detail in today's press conference. The United States actually deployed B-2 bombers at the same time as they launched the operation. They launched an attack on the underground bunkers of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard's military command structure in Tehran. They used what are called bunker buster bombs. Today's press conference showed nearly 150 aircraft involved, a scale comparable to the operation to capture Maduro, suggesting various real mission possibilities. With over a dozen planes supported by ground and air cover, plus bombers for airstrikes, the total exceeded 100 aircraft. So this was, relatively speaking, a very large-scale and meticulously planned operation, a military operation.
Yes, and this time it was the final one. It said, it takes 1 year to build a plane, but it takes 200 years to build a tradition of not abandoning anyone. He was talking about the US military, saying that they have this tradition. We don't abandon anyone. This is the leave no one behind tradition.
We can make a clear comparison with the Russia-Ukraine war. The comparison is that you can see how Russia acts on the battlefield. Russian pilots probably can't even imagine it. I'm saying after their plane goes down, someone would come to rescue them. There's simply no such thing. How many aircraft has Russia lost on the front lines? From Su-30 to Su-35 to Su-27 to MiG, not a single person has been rescued by Russia. And if you look at Russia's front lines, Russia's current frontline tactics are basically cannon fodder tactics. This was the case in Bakhmut, in Marinka, and in many other battles, just sending wave after wave of people forward. How many people have died on the Russian front lines? Last year alone, the number of dead and wounded combined reached 1 million, so the scale of casualties is extremely large.